Hello everyone. With this video I'm going to demonstrate how to use the Lead 300 hat template. So here we are at a course. The first thing we'll do is go to the module and download the file. So on the title page, it's formatted, center aligned. The items that are in bold are here. The first thing you should actually do is select this text and then make it black. In this section, you're going to type in the work specialization from your proposal. And let's say that was project management. And then the particular competency of project management you want to focus on would be, of course that's up to you what that competency is going to be. Then of course put your name here, leave this as it is, put your instructor's name here, and date it here. So in this section is the KSA resume. So again, the company name is going to be in bold text, and you want to put the city and the state. The year started and year ended. That'll become important later on when you start writing your documentation for your job experience. And then you want to put the particular job role or title that you're writing about here. And like I say, all of these you'll need to change from blue to black. And then delete this. And then complete your resume, and then keep completing until you have exhausted the number of jobs that you want to refer to. So here we are at the first page of your lifelong learning narrative. This says just started on a new page, so we need to delete this as we move forward. You'll notice that now your lifelong learning narrative title is centered and in bold text. But you don't want to start writing here. You want to click down into the first paragraph and start writing. So you'll notice that this paragraph and all the ensuing paragraphs are set up as left aligned with the first line indent by 0.5 inches. So now as you continue writing in the paragraph, it automatically wraps to a left aligned. So that keeps the first line as a 1/2 inch indent, and then the rest of the paragraph left aligned. This very same procedure is followed in the rest of the paper. So now you're going to write about your first job, which we call your major experience or role, the first one that's on the resume, if you will. So then you start writing about the concrete experience. Don't start writing here, because what will happen is it'll all be bold text and center aligned. So you want to click down into the paragraph and now start replacing this text with your concrete experience paragraphs. You do the very same thing for your reflective observation for that first job, abstract conceptualization, and active experimentation, and so forth. You've got another job that you wish to write about that you're referring to. That'll be experience role number 2, maybe the second job on your resume. So you click down into the paragraph, start writing about the concrete experience, and so forth until you write about that second job, maybe a third job if it's important, and if you have other jobs that you want to continue to write about if needed, you would just follow that format. But if you're finished, then you would just delete this text. And then finally you want to click down into the conclusion paragraph and start writing here. Something else you'll notice is the references are there again. It's on a new page, and make sure you delete the blue text. your textbook is already formatted properly. The rest of these are ONET references. So for each one of those jobs that you've mentioned in your resume, you want to put the reference, ONET reference for it right here. In other words, everything would be the same except right here you would replace project manager, because that's what you referred to. Or if you had other jobs, you would replace this with those particular jobs. And then the date that you retrieved it, and then the ONET reference number right here. And that should complete your reference page then. So to review then, this is a properly formatted title page, a properly formatted KSA resume, and a properly formatted lifelong learning narrative. So that's all for now.